Hi YouTube, I'm going to show you where we are going to put our chicken coop. So I'm out here at Ladybug Acres, and this is my garden behind me. Up there is my well. I don't know if you can see it, I can't see behind me. It's a little windy out here today. Up on the hill are all the bags of compost I've been collecting from all my friends, their yard waste and stuff, to try to turn this into more rich soil. And behind me on that hill is where I have irrigation line running to some of the trees I've got going. So let me take you where I'm going to put the chicken coop. Okay, so this is the corner of the garden where we had all the shade cloth put up. The fence will, a chain link fencing company will come in, and we're going to install it along this outer perimeter. We'll leave a little bit of space on the inside of it so I can plant it with grapevines and other things to provide wind protection, but also so they can pick through the fence and get stuff to eat. The chicken coop will come up here where we have this flat area. We've got to measure that to order the right size. We're talking to Tough Shed because they're one of my favorite companies. I think they do a good job for what the product cost. This is a mesquite bush that we trimmed up to make it look like a tree, so it'll provide some shade for the chickens. And this is our greasewood, or creosote bush they call it. This is everywhere on the property. My neighbors that have chickens, they said their chickens love to eat the berries off of it, and no one's died yet, so I'm assuming it'll be okay. Same with, this is a large mulberry tree. I'm hoping it will provide not only food for the chickens as it falls from it and it gets larger, but some shade. And you can see it has mulberries on it. Apparently, whoops, shoot, I just knocked that off the tree. Here's one. Now I'm going to pick it up and try to plant it. So the chicken fence will go along here. We're going to try to give them some activity and shade, and I've got to do some serious predator protection. So this is the line that will go along. And my husband and I cleared the brush from the fence line so that they could come out here and start placing the poles. So now I'm this far from the garden. There's the garden. This is something that was on the property. It's an old-fashioned, I believe I mentioned it in a previous video. We drug it over here with the skid steer. It's so heavy we couldn't pick it up. I don't know how they put it on the back of a truck. But it's upside down right now. It would go the other way, and that top part would go over the hood of a truck, and you'd transport your horses in it. So I thought it'd be cool. The chickens could jump up on it. Maybe I'll plant it with some stuff under that so they can play with eating it. I've just got to get some irrigation out here if I'm going to do that. So the fence line will come along here. We have this isn't an arroyo, that's a little bin right there. This is just a water runoff that I'm thinking about damming up and putting ducks here someday. Right here's a bunch of mesquite bushes that can be trimmed into trees. Here's another, no, sorry. Yeah. It's not mesquite. Yes, that is mesquite. Sorry, guys. That's mesquite, and this is creosote, or greasewood, they call it. So the leaves have got like a very waxy texture. They make salves out of it, which I'll be doing. They also make tea. It's supposed to help you with different things. Anyway, so here's where I thought I'd make a cute little water feature. I could do a dam here in the trainings of permaculture and allow the ducks here. That'll be the second phase of this whole penned-in area. So I'm going up behind the garden. So there's the garden, and we've got all this hay here to provide windbreaks of some sort to try to keep it from sandblasting my vegetables. This is all sugar sand, so it's not that easy to walk in. See, up there is my well, that little black thing, and the solar panels are to the right of it. There's the top of the hill again. Here is the top of the garden now. I'm elevated quite high above it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way the chickens don't just take a running leap and get into my garden. I'm sure we'll just put bird netting up. So anyway, this is about, I think I'm going to put the gate for the chicken coop right down there once we clear out all the garbage, and the fence will come up here. So here is, it's quite a large area. I think the chickens will be very happy with this. I'm not sure how many I'll have, but that's that. And we'll get some trees planted out here to give them shade. The chicken coop will have a, I'm not going to have any windows facing towards the camera over here because this is where all the wind comes from. So the windows will be facing the compost pile over there. That way they won't, and the sun doesn't hit those directly, so it won't heat it up, but it'll provide light for them. So that's the plan. Hopefully that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, and I'll video it happening. So thank you for watching.